welcome to TV viewers who've just joined us on Best Smooth Jazz, Instrumental Smooth Jazz. Great you could join us. If you're watching on TV, if you're still online, and all the other places, then welcome. That's Nick Corleone, something pretty recent from him. What do you do? We better get on with this thing.
Let's go, 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 go.
London's most grooved smooth jazz. Instrumental smooth jazz is BSJ. Well, we play tunes that are instrumental smooth jazz with a little fun. We've got some wines and something else too.
Go, go, go.
Kelly. How are you, Chris? I think that's Littlehampton. Got your email fine and your songs of choice. And to Karen Bethia, thank you for your greetings note from Tampa in Florida. And Pieces of a Dream, I will try and squeeze in. Welcome to the best smooth jazz radio TV from your nearest pumpkin and anything else. Kim Waters and In the House on the BSJ. Welcome. With you again here on the best smooth jazz. You've got morning there, afternoon, what's going on? Been trying to fix a WC, a toilet today, because it's a little bit of plumbing, and then I dragged Rod Lucas Jr. in and we were trying to figure out how it all works, and we didn't. And of course it's all Angie's fault. Now that's Rob Tardak and Something Special Virtue. We got anyone on the line from Spain. Hello.
Hi, this is Suzanne from Palma de Mallorca in Spain. Just want to congratulate you on what I can only say is one of the best radio stations that I've ever found on the internet. Well done.
Oh, Suzanne, thank you. I know you sent that a little while back, but we're just catching up on all those voice messages. Never forgotten. Thank you. Feeling good with Gail Johnson on commercial free. BSJ, it's here. All right here, ain't it, Ange?
It's always right here, Rod.
Yeah, you're looking fantastic.
I am not looking fantastic.
I was toiling in the bathroom trying to fix all those pipes, and Ange said, "You've done anything with it yet?" I said, "What are you talking about? I haven't got any tools here." I'm manhandling the valve.
You were fiddling about with something, weren't you? And you got us all to look to help.
We all had a go.
Yeah.
Best smooth jazz.
BSJ, London's best smooth jazz. BSJ, the world's best smooth jazz, with your host, Rod Lucas. Uniquely different.
Oh man, thank you. That's listener Tom P. Thank you for sending me that drop. That's what they call him in radio. I haven't got a clue, but it sounds pretty good to me. If you want to do one, just leave me a message. bsjvoicemail.com. Tom, you've got a voice, man. Earl Clue, George Benson, and the gang. Jeanette, thank you. The tape machine that I use when I'm doing the TV show is an ex-BBC machine, to answer your question, when they were chucking out hundreds of very expensive tape machines. Just going into the skip, man. Anyhow, I was given this one. It's a Revox PR99, which is BBC modified. Is that something else at the BBC that's been modified, Rob? It is, mate, I'll tell you. Anyhow, Jeanette, thank you. Quiet, please. Oh, just nothing but silence.
I like that.
Yes, you and me and silence.
You can't do it. Here, you can't do it.
Do what?
Be silent.
This is saxophonist Igor. He's good. Nobody plays it. Say hi to Solar Radio listeners. And thanks to Solar for playing us out on their DAB outlets, HD radio here in the UK. Late at night. Very late at night. And we thank them so much to Solar Radio all over the UK on the DAB. We love them. Great soul, jazz and smooth with Iga and Luna Latina, which sounds good to me. Have you been busy in the chat room?
I have been very busy indeed, and people have been very generous. Thank you very much.
Thank you for supporting Best Smooth Jazz. We're not a commercial outlet or anything. We do it because we just love it. But things have got pretty expensive in the UK, like loads of other places. We're being hammered here, like so many other people. So what you donate to BSJ, or if you want to sponsor a show, go straight back into supplying everything we need in order to do this show. We don't get anything, but we just enjoy doing it. But we can't do it without your help. The BSJ. If you want to hear a tune, then drop into the chat room as we do this show. Leave us a little message and we will do our best. Something mellow would be good. This is Larry Carlton. We're doing this for Mitchell. All the best to you. This is Morning Magic. Saying hi to Michelle. Rods, thanks for the family affair. Well, yes. Michelle, we love you. And to Benny Boy. Hello, Benny Boy. How are you? And he says we're going to get a cameo role from Rod Lucas Jr. at some point. And Old Lady Camilla would be a good one too, would it not? Yes, it would. Just trying to get them in.
I'll tell them that.
Yeah.
I'll tell them.
They're off out here, they're off out there. No time for their old dad.
They give you lots of time and love, don't
Too
they?
bad. Nor do the cats. Too bad. This is Tony Gregorio and Little Flower, which is nice.
Hello, this is Kurt from Germany speaking, and we are listening to your best smooth jazz radio station here in Germany. And beneath me is sitting Ludwig, also from Germany.
Hello, this is Lou, and I like your radio station very much.
Woohoo!
Thank you, sir. The best. Smooth coffee. Treacle. Oh, hello, treacle. I'd like one of those, muffins. Wouldn't you like a muffin?
A treacle muffin, yeah.
Treacle muffin? I'd like a blueberry one, please.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Okay, or a chocolate one.
Just a little bit of brandy in the coffee.
Okay, coming up.
Yeah. Woo! Best smooth jazz. Good morning. D. Belugas and Havana Twist. Gerald and Mike, thank you. In Romford, London Way on Best Smooth Jazz. Great you could join us today, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever's going on or whatever's not going on. Welcome, enjoying your day, we hope. If you're alone, that's great with us too. Best Smooth Jazz. Yes, Angie's getting ready. She didn't even iron the shirt I'm wearing today. I said, get the iron out, will you? So I come down about an hour later. The iron's out. Nothing. I said, she was sitting there, right, with her feet up on the ironing board. I said, what about my shirt? She said, what about your shirt? I said, well, get the ironing board out. She said, well, you didn't ask me to iron anything.
You are naughty. Well, you know exactly where it is, and the ironing board, and the iron, and you could have done it, couldn't you? You had your feet up, didn't you?
Can you give me a couple of quick names you've got there?
I can, and lots of happy birthdays going on in the chat room, by the way. So thank you to Josie, the Wonder Pup, who's had some shots at the vet today. Thank you for a donation, Josie. That's Megan and John and the Wonder Pup. Hi, thank you, Murray. He's in Maryland. Thank you for your donation. Paulette, how generous. Glad you're feeling a bit better. And carry on baking.
More names soon. On the Best Smooth Cookie. That's what they say here, right? Yes, yes. New from Norman Brown. Susie Lee. How are you, Susie? I think think I know the Chinese restaurant you're talking about in Chinatown in London. Thank you for being there. This is Best Smooth Jazz, and that's Norman Brown. As I do the show, pretty new from him. That is Sunset on Chava. Hello, caller.
Hello, Rod, Angie, it's Gary here, Sheen. We're still here, hanging on, COVID, everything, China crisis, everything else. Still digging the music and still drinking the cold, chilled Beaujolais red wine. Good luck, you're doing well, guys.
Cheers, Gary. Castro, how are you, sir? He spent a number of years in the US Air Force in the early 80s. He lived in the UK at that very big at the time RAF Mildenhall, where all the big planes were. And I used to work for a local station there back at that time, and they always used to be listening in and giving us free cigarettes and stuff. They were great. We loved them. Did so much for the Ipswich town and surrounding areas. Thank you, Roman, for getting in touch. And I'll get around to playing some of your favourite tunes in due course. Thank you so much, sir. RAF Mildenhall, remembered by so many great men. And now on the Best Smooth Jazz. What are you playing, Rod? We're doing a little bit of Brian Hughes. You heard of this man? This is Chasing Route 66. Best Smooth Jazz playing Brian Hughes. That's Hughes with the E and Cruising Route 66. Hello, caller.
I'll be making another donation soon. I just can't thank you enough for getting me through tough days during COVID over the years. I can't wait to hear your spooktacular show, baby. All my best to you and the family.
Thank you, Derek Robertson, on the Best Smoothie Jazz. Should we go to New Zealand? Hello, caller.
Hi, Rod. And I'm from New Zealand, and I love to listen to your show all the time. And I dance to the grooves, and I really enjoy your music because it's all instrumental, and it really touches the soul. So thank you. Bye.
Thank you, madam. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck in New Zealand. You don't need it, but my luck is there with you. Ange has just popped in, danced in. In those best ballerina ways that she can think of, and presenting us here today, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the TV show, with a wine that's in front of her.
It is indeed, and it smells lovely. It's got a great nose, George, and Reverend George, a beautiful nose, and it smells lovely. I was trying to get an Esteve Sauvignon Blanc, suggested by Bedwear in Welsh Wales, but what I could find instead, but not that one, was this Esteve Chilean Shiraz 2020, 13%, berry fruits, black pepper, and I think it's lovely. I've just had a little tiny sip. Great nose. What do you think of it?
Well, in a strange kind of serendipity way, as they say, it led you down this road with his suggestion, and you came up with this because it was pre-programmed in your mind, and you did this.
I always am pre-programmed. Couldn't find one, so I found one, but it's red, and I prefer red anyway, but don't tell Bedwear.
And where's this from, Italy?
No, it's Chilean. It's a Chilean, Chile. And it's also from our usual shop.
Chile do some great stuff. That is very aromatic even before you taste it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very deep and dark as well, very berry-y.
It is, it certainly is. Best Smooth Jazz. Did you see my prefo key got knocked
Yes,
down
you
there?
did something there, didn't you? What are you up to?
That's what happens when you don't use it very often.
You want to do more
On that
shows then,
particular
Rod?
switch, yes, that's right. Best Smooth Jazz, this is new. Rob's in. Recent tune from trumpet man Rod Zinn, Z-Z-I-N-N, and Push It. Don't forget we're on Twitter, Best Smooth Jazz or Rod Lucas. We're on Facebook, Best Smooth Jazz. Where else are we? Oh, we can get all the latest news, showtimes and stuff at our website, bestsmoothjazz.com. And all that jazz, Rod. Yes. Helena, I did mean to mention you last time round. Unfortunately, the printer was messing about, and that is Angie's fault, or Toady the cat, who sits on the printer.
He's a supervisor of the printer, isn't he?
Yes, because we haven't told everyone about our central heating packing up just a few days ago.
Or the car problem either.
Or the car problem.
Yeah.
That was madness and hell, I can tell you. Welcome to the Best Smooth Jazz, commercial free and all that jazz. The only problem with it, of course, is me. But you'll have to put up with that. This is Craig Chiquisto, a little cafe carnival. Just you and me, folks. And Felicity! How are you, Felicity? Put the scotch down. No ice. Have a nice cup of tea, love. I hope you're kicking there, wherever you are, except in the car, of course. I'd say this wine is grapey.
Well, yes, it is made from the Shiraz grape, which is indeed a grape, so it's bound to be a bit grapey.
Yeah, no, but I mean, in the sense that it's a little sour at the end.
No, I'd say it's dry. I would say it's deep and dry, but maybe too dry. Too dry for you. It's not as mellow as it could be.
It's not a mellow one, is it?
No, it's
but
a bit...
it's great. I would have it.
Yeah, well, you are having it. Have another sip. I think it's very...
I'd buy it.
But I bought it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's called Esteve Chili. It's a Shiraz from 2020, 13%, and it was on offer, which I liked it even more. So it was down £2.
Yeah. Don't get many offers in the UK just lately, do you?
No, I saw this one, and there was only one bottle there. I kid you not. So I snapped it up, and here you are drinking it.
I love it. I'm just thinking of it.
Yeah, you were making notes, I think, on your...
Yeah, it's sort of just a little... It's got an end taste kick, hasn't it? A little...
Yeah. Well, it's quite deep, isn't it? 13%. Don't drink any more if you think no.
Best smooth jazz. It's a good one. I'll flash it up to camera in a minute. Oh, we're going to do some Lonnie Liston Smith. About 1983 time for Lonnie. A little bit R&B, smooth jazz going on. Best smooth jazz. ...1983, roundabout, Lonnie Liston Smith. That is Divine Light. The BSJ from London, UK, on the BSJ. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever's going on there. Nothing going on here, it's just us cats. That's true. Who wanted Julian Vaughan?
Well, Julian Vaughan, that was indeed Charlie Maple. This is Charlie Maple. Thank you, Charlie, for your lovely donation and your continued support. And here's your tune.
And he always picks winners.
He
We
does,
love you, Charlie
yeah.
boy. We love you, babes. Julian Vaughan. Bees, thank you for your email. Don't talk about the politics stuff on this show. That's certainly not the personalities. Do you know what I mean? Try and leave all that outside. Julian Vaughan and Bust a Move for Charlie Baby. Loving this wine. It's going down a treat, ain't it?
It certainly is for you, Rod. It is indeed. Have another sip. I think it's lovely, but a little bit too dry, maybe.
It is a little bit like that. Now, what's going on in the BSJ shop?
Well, how exciting. The BSJ store has got some lovely new T-shirts. It's got some beautiful BSJ aprons, which is great for your baking and cooking. A scarf, loads of scarves for sale. Beanie hats, obviously, and caps, BSJ caps. A BSJ coaster for your lovely wine, which you've just finished by the look of it. And don't forget the wonderful BSJ socks and dish towels.
So much more going on. And Steve Wright, thank you. Best Smooth Jazz. It's all right here. This is for a man in New York who requested it.
Yes, it is. What is it?
Lost in Space.
Oh, yes. This is for P. Purswell in Illinois. Illinois, lovely place.
P. Purswell.
P. Purswell.
A very good day to you, sir. As requested, your tune. Lindrem, thank you for being there. We'll also include you on that one because you like some Paul Hardcastle. Thanks for your email. Lost in Space at the BSJ. We play dancey tunes, that smooth jazz. You know, some of those soft stuff. Got a couple of those coming in a little later. You know, those real relaxing stuff. I might be doing some Red Garland during this show as well. I'm hoping so. The best smooth jazz. Find us on the audio stream. Go to the smart speakers and just say play TuneIn, play BSJ on TuneIn. Although on one of them, or maybe two of them, you can now just say best smooth jazz, you know what I mean? It's a lottery draw. You know what it's like with these media companies, don't you? Run by 12-year-olds. And one company, of course, they won't be at all happy that this new guy's taken over. Look at that one with interest. BSJ. This is Jonathan Fritzen. The smooth jazz. So if you want your central heating fixed, whether it's the fan, the PCB, or the tank or whatever, just let me know. And of course fixing WC's toilets from the old water closet. Yes, there I was, just chilling like us media type doing that. Says, go and fix a toilet. I said, what do you mean fix a toilet? She said, it's not doing what it needs to do when you hit the button.
No, it wasn't doing it properly, was it? So you did go along.
So that was a great start to the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame really, isn't it?
Well, Rod got online and we've got some bits and pieces like the valve, and we'll be getting it soon, and we'll be plugging it in, I think, tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to it.
Now, this man and this message, he lives on a longboat. So let's have a listen to him. Where's he gone? Oh, maybe his longboat has sailed. I think it probably is. He knows who he is. I will try and get that on in due course. The best smooth jazz. Hello, Philippines.
Hello, I'm Alejandro from the Philippines. I love your music. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Anyone in Spain?
Un saludo para Rod Lucas, Angie y Rod Lucas Jr. Muchas gracias por poner esa música especial todos los días. Yo te escucho a diario. Smooth Jazz, el mejor. Saludos. Mi nombre es Juan.
Gracias, sir. Thank you. Best Smooth Jazz. Welcome. Hope we can tip your ears to some new tunes and some ones you've not heard before that are new. Let's try this for size. This is Shack Attack, UK band. We play it all here. It's got to have a tune, of course. No, we don't do that jazz. It just doesn't go anywhere, you know. For that type that sort of like it when the artist just comes in and improvises, talented as they are, we don't do that. Now, the man on the narrow boat on these beautiful canals here in the UK. Super cool from this gentleman. Hello, sir.
Hi, Rod and the family. You do such a good job playing the best smooth jazz. This is Baby Blue, the narrow boat. I love it. You keep me company all day and night. It's just the best. And I've bought a baseball cap to help because you've got to pay for all that equipment, and there is some equipment there, man. I see it. Respect to you a lot. So enjoy and respect to all the family and yourselves, and be safe.
Thank you, sir. We listen in Austria. Thank you, Henry. That is great. Wishing you all the best. And yes, we should do some Austrian wine sometime. I don't think we've ever done it, have we?
We have done some. They're quite hard to find, actually, but I do look out for them every so often. A lovely red Austrian is something to behold.
Is that right?
We've had a couple, but mainly they're white, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll have a little look.
Yes, thank you, Angie Babes. And also, I need to say hello to someone from South Carolina. They didn't give me a name. They said, why don't you play some Constantine Clash 20? Well, I do. And as requested by you, you'll know who you are. This is Vanilla Twilight, as requested. Thank you. Best Smooth Jazz London. Want to say hello to Dagenham Dave. Say hello, Dagenham Dave.
Hello, Dagenham Dave. How are you?
Yeah, guess where he is?
Is he in Dagenham?
No, he's not. He's in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia.
I would never have thought that.
He thinks his show is a great route back to the UK, to Blighty, as he says. He enjoys the tunes and all the other stuff. So, Dagenham Dave, we are thinking about you, just like we're in the next town along, matey. Thank you very much indeed, Dave. Oh, how Dagenham has changed in not so very long ago times, but it has. That's how it is. Well, things do change, of course, especially here in the UK. Cool and Clean and Vanilla Twilight. Hi, they say your name's Angie. I'm a character from a Columbo episode.
Oh, I wish you were.
Yeah, Columbo's outside.
I love Columbo.
What are you having here?
Oh, it's an Esteve from Chile, 2020.
Good.
Would
And
you
anyone
like
to
some?
say hello to your friends?
I've got some friends, yes. I'd like to say hello to the lovely Rick Vid in Yakima Val, and thank you so much for your generous donation.
Where's that?
Really, I'm not quite sure.
Say it again.
It's Rick Vid in Yakima Val.
Yeah, that's Dagenham.
No, it's nowhere near. Oh, it's Kuala Lumpur,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. Go on.
Go on then. Also, Pascal in Venezuela. Hi to you, darling. John and Judy are in South Africa. Thank you for your donation. And Mark and Ali Rolfe, thank you for your also kind donation. And they would like to say their very best wishes to Matt Jones, who's in South Carolina. And he's an ex-Mildenhall refueling div. So they want to send him all their love. Yeah, isn't that
We get
interesting?
a lot of Mildenhall guys, you know,
Yeah,
on this show.
absolutely. Shall I tell you about Dave? Can I tell you about Dave?
Yeah, of course.
Well, lovely Dave, he's organising a memorial service in Cheshunt, and that's to honour 10 US airmen of the Ellis crew. And sadly, they lost their lives in August 1944. 10 of America's finest. So we should really always remember these people.
And Dave funds it as well. So if you need more info and stuff, look up Memorial Service in Cheshunt. You're listening to the best smooth jazz now. Somebody wanted Boney James and Touch.
Oh, they did. This is Jay doing it for his mum Lucille, his lovely mum Lucille. This is from Jay.
Lucille, we're loving and thinking of you, babes. You're going to enjoy this. Thanks, Jay. I do love that. That's Louis Shelton's version of You Know What. You'll be there, babes? Oh, yes. Let's just tinker with that, Rod. Much like you were doing with the WC in the toilet today, making sure the flush was in and the washers were fully tightened.
I think you're spoiling the moment, Rod.
No, the song is finished. I'm just taking it back.
Yeah.
Have you got any names there, Ange?
I've always got names for you, darling. Kim
Yes.
Briggs. Kim Briggs is a name. Thank you so much for your lovely donation. Felicity's there listening and in the chat room. We've also got Big Walt, and he's in Dayton, Ohio. I've said that right.
Big Walt, we love you!
We do love him. And Honda Harold is listening in Alpharetta, Georgia. He's having a lovely time there.
It's great stuff. You're on London's best smooth jazz. Commercial free. We don't play adverts here. And we play some stuff which is chilling, little dancey in mood. And for stuff for having your dinner with or your lunch, depending on what side of the UK you live. It's all right here. Louis, we love you, man.
BSJ, London's best smooth jazz with Rod Lucas in the jazz cellar and Angie Walker in the wine cellar. A perfect pairing.
That's the best place for you.
I wish I was still there now. I'll say that. I'll get some more wine out. Isn't that lovely?
He's got a great voice, hasn't he?
He has, yeah.
That's Tom P. And I wrote back to him when he sent me that little message, and I said, "Oh, you got a great voice." He doesn't tell me too much about himself, but he does a great voice. So if you want to record a little jingle, just go to bsjvoicemail.com or leave a message for the show, do a jingle, whatever. Shall we play another one?
BSJ, London's best smooth jazz. BSJ, the world's best smooth jazz with your host, Rod Lucas. Uniquely different.
Thank you, man.
You are certainly that.
We get some great messages here. If you want to leave one, just go to BSJ voicemail.com. Do you know what I mean?
I do. Does anybody else?
You're going to love this. We need a bit of a kick up here. This is Snowbird Fantasy, Bob James, from his H album. Not H album, but his H album. Do you know what I mean? People on TV that says, it's a H.
Can't bear that.
No, I know. It's an H, mate. What's
I
the
know.
matter with them?
They're definitely. And they don't get it, though, do they?
No, they don't get it. They think H has got to be spelt with a H.
Yeah, it's stupid. Even teachers, some teachers at
Well,
school.
of course they do,
I
don't
know. Where are they?
Yeah. That's the great and the good for you, mate. It's all finished. It's all destroyed. They're all like bits of blotting paper.
What a great metaphor.
Bob James on BSJ. Welcome. Germany in Kolbrunn. How are you, Kolbrunn? Thank you for a super email. There he is in the Zurich region of Germany, a little village. I looked it up. Not that far away. It was about an hour from the Oversea Lake. I have been there. At the Oversea Lake, that is. But Peter, thank you from Kolbrunn in Germany. You're a great man. The best smooth jazz, wishing you a very good day if you just switched on. We play only instrumental smooth jazz here. We're a little bit noisy at times, but we're very soft when we want to be soft, ain't that right, Ange?
Oh, we're lovely and soft and cuddly, especially you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Is there a quick mention here for someone?
There is a very quick mention to Lovely and Judy and John and Felicity. Have we mentioned Felicity yet? And thank you for your lovely donation. And Jake in Brooklyn, New York. He's listening in too.
Which is great. Of course, we always mention Felicity, don't we?
We always mention Felicity because she's so lovely.
She's pretty stern, I think.
Is she, do you think?
Well, I do like a stern Felicity.
Oh, she's very generous.
Like a stern nurse.
Matron. No, don't go there.
What's her name?
Felicity. Oh, you mean Nurse Ratched? She's nothing like Nurse Ratched.
Oh, isn't she?
No.
Oh, I bet she's still as lovely. Whatever's going on in your life, welcome to BSJ. We're all here on the audio stream. You get us on Alexa, on the other one, on the other one, on the other one, plus the podcast as well. Plus, you'll find this show on YouTube. We stream live on Twitch, because you love them. And you can see a recording of the show on Best Smooth Jazz on YouTube.
Yes, the very YouTube.
Isn't that right, Mike? Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't want to buy any shares in Facebook, dear.
I don't think so.
No, mate. Now, who wants this?
Oh, Turnpike, yes. Well, we thought it was Turnpath or Pathway, but no, it's Bert. He loves the New Jersey Turnpike, or is it New York Turnpike?
NJ Turnpike, that's one.
NJ Turnpike, yeah.
Daniel, thanks for your message. Christmas show, eh? Well, a little later this year, a Christmas show. The trouble is, every time I do a Christmas show, my biggest audience on YouTube YouTube block the last 2 Christmas shows I've ever done for the video show, you know? So it just drives you bonkers, and it cost me a lot of money to get everything worked out, sorted out, decorations and all that. So I've no idea what's going to happen Christmas time or whatever. We do have Christmas shows up on YouTube from the past. But, you know, humanity to all men, be kind to everyone. I worked 3 weeks on it.
Yeah.
And then they just go, block it.
I know. You spend a lot of time.
13-year-old just presses my time blocking it.
Yeah, the decorations are so lovely and it takes you so long. Maybe you should have some help this time.
Well, yeah. Of course, if you produce terrorist videos and stuff for all the social media platforms, they let you through. But anyone who does a family show, they want to block you, mate, I tell you. That's how it is with those great American media corporations. Don't you just hate them? Best Smooth Jazz playing Jeffrey Smith. Well, it's the same in the UK as well. They're all the same, those people. This is Visions of Love, Jeffrey Smith, ain't it, Ange?
It is, yes.
listening to Jeffrey Smith. He's playing here right now. I've been playing him for years and I just love his stuff. And I have been a bit naughty of late. I haven't played him. Lots to get in and stuff, but I do love his music. And he even sent me a little email once saying, Rod, thank you, I appreciate it. People are coming up to me and saying you play my music. Well, I do! He's just got feeling, vibe, and everything else. And to Luce, thank you for that, Luce. I don't know. It's all changed, hasn't it, Luce? I don't want to say too much, but it's all changed in every country. UK, America, everything changes. And not all of us like it, do we? You know, flying our flags and stuff is seen as a bit naughty to some people, but that's how it is. Did you enjoy that, Ange?
I did enjoy that. I like Jeffrey Smith very much.
He's a good little tune player.
You always know it's him when it comes along.
Yeah, he's got his
yes.
signature.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you get a chance, especially in America, because I think that's where he plays. He doesn't play in the UK. If you get a chance to see Jeffrey Smith do it, I'm sure you'll have a great... I've never seen him play live, but I bet if he just does half of the tunes that I've ever played on this show, you'll have a great time. This is pretty recent, as I do the show. Brian Culberson. This is Sandcastles on Best Smooth Jazz. Welcome. October 2022. Sandcastles, Brian Culbertson on London's best smooth jazz. Cue the Colombo music. Hello, what's your name?
You tell me yours first.
Oh, I don't know. What sort of name's there? Kristen.
Oh, okay then, yeah. Sue Ellen.
Oh, dear. That's great. Sue Ellen?
Yes. She liked to drop a wine,
Who
didn't
was
she?
the other one? Sue Ellen. What was that other one?
Pammy?
Oh, she's a good-looking one. In Dallas.
Yeah. Oh, you like Pammy. I prefer Sue Ellen.
What was her name? Victoria something?
Victoria Principal. Yeah.
Oh, I used to love her. It was her and Emma Peel that used to drive me bonkers.
Oh, goodness me. You're showing your age.
No, I know. It's just too bad. But all when I was 8, or more or less. Now,
go on. Let me tell you about it. Again, it's
Yes.
Esteve Chili. That's what it's called. That's what it says on the label. It's a Shiraz from 2020. It's 13%. It was on offer at our usual wine place, which was lovely.
Yes.
And I'm thinking it's really quite nice, very dry. I think we need to have some food with it, like some cheese or a pasta dish or a nice casserole. You know, nice
bag of crisps.
Lamb casserole. Bag of crisps.
Pork sausages.
Pork scratchings.
Oh, yeah. But you can't get a pork scratching anymore, can you?
You complain about the ones from the butchers. They're too hard, aren't they? Yeah. Anyway, this wine has got some nice berry fruits in there and a little bit of black pepper, good tannins. I think a little bit of spice and a good...
Well, we would definitely give it 8 out of 10, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I'd go 8.5, actually.
I like it, yeah.
I like it better than some of the ones.
As bought by us at Best Smooth Jazz to recommend to you too. Now, who wanted Santana?
Oh, Santana, Judy and John, and they're in South Africa, and they're listening in.
Best Smooth Jazz. listening to Bella from Carlos Santana. Let's do a little bit more, please. Because when you're running your own thing, you can do what you like. You ain't got any stupid little bosses who've been in the business 3 minutes saying, "Oh, Rod, you played that twice." Yeah, so what you gonna do about it, guy? We fitted a lot in today, haven't we?
We certainly did, and we often do, don't we?
We do. Carlos Santana, thank you. I don't want to get a copyright strike if I play too much of that. I am going to get one. Silence. Don't we just love it? We don't get enough of it, do we? Sure, more?
We have a little bit more.
Yes,
a bit silence.
Embarcadio?
Yes, that's what we think it's. Embarcadio. No, you got me. Embarcadio. No!
San Francisco way.
Yeah. I had it written down.
1963, anyhow. Paul Desmond. Someone will tell us in the chat room.
Embar Radio. Radio. Embar Radio.
Yeah. It's a place. This is going back with Paul Desmond of Take 5 fame. 1963. Nice tune. Just discovered it the other day. I thought, oh, yes. Embarcadero into the port of San Francisco. That's Paul Desmond, 1963, on London's best smooth thingy.
It is.
Gotta say goodbye to our TV viewers soon. If we can, we'll get this show up on YouTube. Don't forget, go to bestsmoothjazz.com, where you'll always get the definitive, actual information about what's going on with the show and what times we'll be doing some surprise shows. Do you remember the request shows we used to do?
Oh, yes, I do. It's going back a while, isn't it?
About 2017.
Okay, you can do some more.
I'd like to. Well, we could do that for a couple of hours, couldn't we? Slap it on Twitch.
We could, yeah. Okay.
We used to enjoy that in the evenings. Because the music was slightly different, just totally people's requests.
People's requests, yeah, and there were lots of them, weren't there? They were always very good.
How many people would join us for a show that we would do in the evening time? Well, evening time here, so it's like 8 p.m. here or 7 p.m. here, which would be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 p.m. in the afternoons in
2
America.
PM. Yeah, would it be on a Saturday or a weekday?
Weekday?
A weekday, because people work, don't they?
Thanks for that, Ange. No more wine for you.
Oh, well, you have a little bit more, though.
Best smooth jazz. These are the Rippingtons. Rippingtons and Moonlighting. We're doing that for Gerard. Zerby, thank you for that and your email too. Well, time marches on. We better leave this TV show. Listeners on the audio stream will continue to listen. Thank you for being there, Ange.
Thank you, Rod, for being there. Wouldn't
Ange
be the same
being
without
the star of the show again. As always. Oh, yes. I'll go back to fixing the central heating or whatever needs to be done.
No. I think it was the WC, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit more important.
That's right. I hope that bit comes that I can fit in.
I hope it does, otherwise we'll be a bit stuck.
Yeah, we will be. Literally, yes. This is Matthias Rose. And Chill on the Beach. Sounds like a good idea to me. BSJ.